Good morning, kids, and welcome back to another video of Fox Flicks on the Food Theaters. Today we're going to be seeing about how we've been wasting our money on family sizes snacks. Let's hop in and take a crunch.
Why is it so hard to buy chips nowadays? Party size, family size, giant size?
That's
Why is
new.
family bigger than a party? What kind of sad parties are people having? What kind of massive families do people have? I just want Cool Ranch.
Oh,
Hello,
boy.
Internet. Welcome to Food Theory, the party size show for the whole family. Now, I'm gonna level with you. Every time I go to the supermarket and I walk up and down the aisles, I get really overwhelmed with all the different sizes I see. You got your regular, your party sizes, family sizes, giant sizes, and even sharing sizes, which are new to me, and I never know which one to actually
Really? You never hold those? I often do.
buy. I honestly just end up resorting to the largest one because, let's face it, I'm gonna end up eating that entire bad boy by myself anyway. But I've always wondered which one is
Yeah.
better for my wallet, because they're supposed to be more cost effective, a better bang for your buck. But are they actually? The boxes may be bigger, but despite that size, when we open them up and see what's inside, will there actually be enough of a difference to be worth it? So today we have 5 different categories of food, the 5 C's: cereals, cookies, crackers, chips, and candy, all with different
Okay.
sizes ranging from itty bitty snack sizes to comically large. And my objective is to figure out
Sorry about that. I felt a sneeze coming on, and since I don't have an editing software, I had to cut.
which size within each category you should be buying, and whether across all of them the large size is worth it overall. In order to do that, we're going to be doing 3 things. First, we got to measure out how much of each food comes in each package to see if what they
Sorry, once again, sneeze. No editing, let's go.
say they bring is how much food they actually do. Second, based on the weight, figure out how much you're paying for a serving size of each product. And finally, comparing the different prices to see which one is truly the most bang for your buck. So let's get started
Nice.
with cereal. Now, what you'll notice is that Frosted Flakes has regular, large size, and giant size. And
Okay.
every single other package, like I mentioned, uses a different name. So for ease of everything and to cause less of a headache, we're just gonna go with small, medium, and large. I realized I didn't show you what the other packages were named, and then it hit me.
Oh.
People are throwing stuff at me. If you want to throw me the Oreos, Ash. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Why are you throwing everything at?
Oh no! What the hell,
You get the point. We're doing away with all the naming conventions on the boxes, and we'll just call them small, medium, and large. Easy enough.
That
Now,
works.
please stop throwing things at me, Ash. Immediately after taking the bags out of the boxes, I noticed the huge difference visually between the large and small size. Even large and medium had quite a big difference, but medium and small looked almost the same, at least to the naked eye. The other alarming thing about the medium size was that the bottom of the bag was shattered to bits, completely dust. The flakes in the small bag were almost completely intact, but the large size was even worse. Look at all that dust at the bottom. It's just like pulverized sugar and Frosted Flakes. The large size is not much better. Look at that. The amount of dust. It looks pretty bad. And it's even worse now. With the visuals out of the way, it was time to get some measurements. But even that wasn't going to be easy. Yeah, it was going to be a long day. This is going to happen. We got this.
We got this.
Welcome to my show, everybody.
Uh,
Everything's great since Matt left. I'm
okay,
fine,
Chauncey.
I
Okay.
swear. And I'm gonna get a little mushy here for a second before we keep going, but bear with me. Even when I'm losing my mind a bit, measuring cereals or making clear burgers, it's all worth it knowing that you're here along for the ride and having a good time. For those of you who've been here for a
Yeah, we're kind of here to watch you suffer.
while, thank
But we
you
love
for all the support
And we
that
love
you've given
you.
me and the entire team over the last few months. It truly means the world to all of us. And if you're watching for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of the fun stuff we have coming down the pipeline. I promise you don't want to miss it. Plus, now the subscribe button does that cool little woo thingy when you press it. It's like it's having its own little party. Speaking of
It
which,
does.
measuring
I
out the
like
weights
that.
for Frosted Flakes gave a pretty consistent result across the board. What's advertised on the box is really almost exactly what comes inside. That was absolutely not the case for the other 2 cereals in the category. But as I started measuring the Cheerios, I noticed something interesting on the boxes. One thing that you can't see on camera now, but it's really funny, the front side of this has like all the warnings and the red text of like, oh, this has like this amount of sugar or whatever. But the back side, the Spanish side, has none of that. It's just like, go for it, dude. Whatever.
Oh,
Share it with
wow.
Abuelita, you're good. And I decided to do just that. Well, kinda. With my new co-host, The Bucket. Bucket.
The bucket?
Just gonna keep it up here. This is my co-star.
What's your co-star say?
bucket.
Abuelita. This is my abuelita, everybody. There's a dark joke there about the sugar at the bottom of the bag, but I'm not gonna make it. Listen,
Go to the
he was
ashes.
eating a lot of sugar
Oh,
in between
boy.
takes, okay? Things were only gonna go downhill from here for my sanity. The weight of the Cheerio sizes, though, revealed something pretty shocking to me. While the large size was exactly what it claimed, the medium actually had slightly more, and the small size had a full 9 grams more than the 306 that was advertised on the front of the box. To put that into perspective, looking at the nutrition facts for Cheerios, a serving size is 3/4 of a cup, or 28 grams. So the 9 that we got extra was a quarter cup more for our bowls. Lucky Charms had a similar
That's
pattern,
nice.
but even more egregious, with the small size coming with 17 grams of cereal more than what it
Damn.
says. That's almost an entire extra bowl for us. And I gotta say, after not having had the cereal for probably decades at this point,
Honestly, I can't stand those marshmallows now. They don't feel right on my teeth.
it was actually a lot better than I remembered.
I remember it being so much worse because obviously as a kid you're like digging out for all the mushrooms.
Mush.
Marshmallows.
I'm very concerned about your luggage.
Oh.
They are magically delivered.
Wait, hold on. Is that?
Concerned about your luggage jars. They are magically delivered.
Oh, that's MatPat back behind the camera. Oh, we can hear him. Well, of course, he did say he would still be a part of the shows and all that, just no longer the face.
I mean, you know, have a cup of that and you'll be seeing some friggin' leprechauns, alright?
Freaking leprechauns.
Who would have thought that this episode of all episodes would be the most unhinged thing I'd be a part of in my time here? Oh, and in case you're wondering what happened to all the food we were measuring out and pouring into giant buckets, let's just say Jason can never complain that I don't feed him on set ever again. Overall, this category showed us that smaller sizes tended to bring up to an extra serving size of food. When we crunched the numbers, the large sizes did save you around 30 cents, but you'd actually save more money by betting on the smaller sizes having larger discrepancies between what's advertised on the box and what actually comes inside. Clearly, quality control for the large boxes is way better. The cookie round finally introduced size naming that makes sense. You have regular for the smallest, family for the medium, and party for the large. I mean, it makes sense that cereals don't know what to do for party sizes. After all, who's
True.
showing up to a party with a box of Lucky Charms? The cookies did have their own
Honestly, that actually sounds like it'd be kind of fun. I don't know, like you do some kind of slumber party thing. Everyone brings like their own cereal. Well, that actually sounds really nice.
set of challenges, though.
See, this is the
Damn, I wish I had a lot more friends when I was a kid.
problem with Oreo bags. This like super cute little thing that doesn't open all the way. You have to like shove your hand in there.
Ah,
Yeah, you
what is it
gotta
with Oreos making Food Theory hosts just say completely out-of-pocket things? In any case, this category
you gotta
didn't
go
really seem to
reach it,
follow
though.
the same pattern that cereals did. Where Oreos' large size did bring more than advertised, Chips Ahoy's was exactly what was on the box. Even though its small size left us with a whole 3 cookies less than what we should have gotten.
Oh.
And our third cookie,
Oh.
Nilla Wafers, presented a different issue.
Ooh,
So
Nilla
let's address
waffles.
the elephant in the
I like Nilla waffles. They're basic, but they're nice.
room. There's only 2 sizes. Nilla wafers do not come in party size, but we wanted to keep the same like choice that we had with all the other ones. The most popular of each category in America. So Nilla wafers, surprisingly, the third most popular cookie in America. And it makes sense why there's no party size, because who is bringing Nilla wafers to a party? No one. If you do, you're not invited. Therefore, makes sense. No party.
We may not have had a party size to
Come
compare with here,
on.
but Nilla Wafers brought almost exactly what was advertised on the package for the other 2 sizes. All in all, with cookies, you're better off buying the party sizes. You're getting what you're paying for and paying less for it.
I don't like it. If you bring these to my party, I'm
What do you mean you don't like Nilla waffles? Those things, they're good. They're basic, but they're good. Salty, I will reach through the screen and slap that cookie right out of your mouth if you don't stop talking that shit about Nilla waffles. Sorry. I like Nilla waffles and I just haven't had them in years.
kicking you out.
The crackers
I'm sorry.
played out almost exactly the same, except the measurements were even more precise. Every single box in this category came with almost
Holy damn.
exactly or even a little bit more than what was advertised. Once again, when this is the case, you're better off buying the larger sizes because you do end up saving a few cents. Ritz gets extra points here for their infuriating packaging.
Okay, so why? Why do they come in multiple different tubes? Because here's the thing, for every other package, it's been nice and clean. You either rip open the package or you burst open the bag. And here, I'm gonna have to do that 8 times. 8 times for the party size, 4 times for the regular, and this should be 6, right, for the family. Wait, no.
What?
No, yeah, it's 6. It's 6. I can count.
Jeez, Salty.
There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. And these aren't easy to open.
And yes, I did say extra points because despite the fact that I almost chucked every single one of those tubes out the window, they do keep the ones you don't bust into nice and fresh. While the other crackers were just in one plastic bag that would cause the rest of them to go stale if you don't finish them all in one sitting. Honestly, things were looking pretty good for the
I'm sorry, but that was hilarious.
large sizes throughout this whole experience. But the final 2 categories were a massive shock to me. For both candies and chips, the weights were fairly accurate. The candies tended to give more in smaller sizes, but none of that mattered when it came to the numbers. Because there's a huge price discrepancy in these 2 categories between the small and large sizes. Where every other category saw differences of roughly $2 between them, candies and chips had differences of $5 or more. You might be thinking this would go against the large sizes, but it's actually the opposite when you break it down. Let's take M&Ms for example. For the small package, you're paying roughly 43 cents per serving size. You get 3 per package for a total of $1.29. In the large package, you're paying 36 cents per serving for a total of $6.99. What does this mean? Well, with the price of the smaller package, you would have to pay an entire $1.50 more for the same amount of candy that you would get in the large size. When we got to the chips, it got even worse, especially because we had an even more direct comparison with our sizes.
You may notice there is a big disparity inside
Big? I think you mean to say little bitty.
between these 3 bags. Now, I can explain. There is a family size, but there is not a single family size bag left in the state of North Carolina. So instead, what we opted to do is go for the snack size.
The snack size just so happens to be exactly 1 serving, so we were easily able to see how much you're paying for that serving. The largest size we could get contained 13 servings and cost $5.59. If you were to buy 13 snack size bags, you'd be paying over $2 more for the same amount of food. In the case of Doritos, that shoots up to almost $3 more if you don't buy the large size bag. So there you have it. Cereal packaging lies the most, and you're better off buying the smaller sizes to save yourself some cash. When it comes to every other category, go ahead and buy the large sizes. Save yourself a few cents here and there. But whatever you do, never, ever buy the small sizes of candies or chips. Always opt for the medium to large sizes. And when it comes to Doritos, never look at anything but the party size bags, even if you just plan to be a party of 1. But hey, that's just a theory. A food theory. Bon appetit.
Alright, well I actually like this one because it's both edible and nutritious. No, not nutritious. Son of a gun. Well, whatever the heck I meant to say. Thank you all for joining me in today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Link to the original will be in the description below. And I'll see you kids next time when we flick back on. This is Fox, signing off. Peace out.